What's up, guys? Now, I don't know how many of y'all watch wrestling. Oh, let me see myself here. But I don't know how many of y'all my subscribers watch wrestling. But I just felt the need to make this video and get my comments out on NXT season two. Um, NXT season two for me is not doing it. First season was cool. You know, it wasn't what I expected, but it was something different. It was something cool. You saw wrestlers that you haven't seen before on TV. Now, there's one problem with this that I have with NXT, and that is that it seemingly, every week that you look at it, you see the wrestlers, the rookies getting beat by the pros. Every time they have a match, and I just think it makes the rookies look bad because it makes them look like they're nothing. It makes wrestlers like Kaval, who used to be went by the name of Senchi in TNA, like he's nothing. And I don't know a lot of these NXT rookies, but NXT is not doing for me is because it or at least season two, is because it doesn't seem like they're using everybody right. In season one, it seemed like everybody had the right character, everybody had the right frame of mind. Everybody was being used to their full potential. But with season two, it just seems to me that it's dry. None of the rookies are being used to their potential. Like Kaval in his match against The Miz. That was probably the worst match I've ever seen. That's why I stopped watching NXT last night. I couldn't take it anymore. Kaval can do much more than what WWE is doing with him. And, with a lot of the rookies, I can see that they can do much more. And if WWE, actually takes time to let these rookies showcase what they can do instead of having them having, matches, in my opinion, that are bullshit, then maybe, we could get a fair, real NXT winner instead of some bullshit. Because NXT season two just seems, that the NXT rookies are constantly getting the fuck beat out of them on a daily basis. I mean, don't quote me on this because I haven't watched NXT in a while. But out of all times I watch NXT, when a pro has faced the rookie has always won for season two. I'm just counting season two. The pro has always won, not the rookie. The pro has always won, and that that really doesn't fly with me. I know they're trying to have the pros as the dominant guys, but come on, some of those rookies can legitimately beat some of those pros. I'm only speaking for Kaval because he's the only real one that I know. I don't know the rest of the guys like that, but I can see that they can go further than what WWE is giving them. But in the case of Kaval versus The Miz, now if this had happened in TNA and he would have went by the name of Senchi, the match would have been much longer. And to me, Senshi would have won the match. Senshi would have won the match. But WWE has this little, kind of short bullshit thing where Kaval kind of, starts out okay, gets the fuck beat out of him, starts to make a poor ass, well, not a poor ass comeback, but a semi nothing comeback. Goes on the top rope, gets tripped by The Miz, and gets caught in skull crushing finale. What the fuck is that? What the fuck kind of finish is that? At least have the finish be, some kind of epic battle between the two, not just a little trip, boom, skull crushing finale, 1, 2, 3. That's gay. That's fucking gay. It's just sad to see. And since TNA was mentioned in this video, I'm just gonna go on a quick tangent here on TNA. What the fuck? What are you doing? What are you doing? You are killing. And this is my word because I used to watch TNA even when it was going through some of its crap. TNA is being killed. Why? Because it's not classic Impact anymore. It is trying too hard to be WWE. It needs to stop trying to be WWE and be what it is, TNA. TNA needs to be a separate company. When did all this down here bullshit start? It didn't start when Hulk Hogan and Bischoff came. It started, well, Fuck that. It did start when Hogan and Bischoff came. Once Hogan and Bischoff came, TNA might as well have been called the wannabe WWE. Might as well have been called the wannabe WWE, because what did they do with the six-sided still? What did they do with the six-sided ring? Something that TNA did to be innovative, to be different. Four sides. Four sides. And Hogan said, "Oh, traditional wrestling's in the four-sided ring." Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. You know, like, oh, TNA being in a six-sided ring only got you this far. Only got you this far. Yeah, only got them that far. But TNA, I didn't mean to flip you guys off like that, but I had an edge down there. But TNA was more exciting. You know why I was watching TNA back in the glory days? You know, back in the days of six-sided ring? Because it was something different. It was something unique. You know, you had the X divisions doing their thing, and you had a pretty good tag team, and you had an awesome heavyweight division. You know, I would look at TNA and see things that I didn't see in WWE. You know, I saw crazy ass shit, and I couldn't understand, you know, why isn't TNA a big company? It didn't bother me that much because I was enjoying TNA, and I would gladly get up and defend TNA in those days. You know, even when it started, you know, with the whole Mick Foley shit, you know, with the Bobby Lashley stuff, you know, I was still kind of, but I was still sticking around TNA. Nowadays, I find it's hard to just sit down and watch an episode of Impact because of so much shit. Because it is wannabe WWE. And I just, it makes me sad to see what TNA has become. It just does, you know. TNA needs to go back to being what it was, and that was trying to be its own company instead of trying to be a wannabe WWE. What do they need to do? They need to, first of all, they need to go back to the six-sided ring. Fuck what Hogan says. Fuck what Bischoff says. They need to go back to doing what they do best, and that is six-sided ring. X Division. Give us X Division. Give us high flying maneuvers. Give us shit that will make you sit down and say, "Oh my God, what the fuck?" Because that is what the X Division was. That was what the X Division was. It kept you in the sheet. Then you had the tag team division, and the tag team division kept you down. Like, oh wow, like this is good. And then you had a great, you know, heavyweight division. Nowadays, it's just it just seems to me that the big name guys or the old guys are coming back in. You know, I don't mind seeing, you know, old guys, you know, get in once or twice, like, you know, like have like Ric Flair in there, but at least have it be like not every week where, you know, he's involved. Like, yeah, like him being a manager, him trying to start his own stable, you know, him there trying to help the guys, yeah, but you know, him being involved with Jay Lethal, you know, and them having a match, there's so much more you can do with Jay Lethal instead of having him face Ric Flair. You know, you could have had that Ric Flair thing for a side, and, you know, maybe have him go after AJ Styles or something different, you know, with the band. Who gives a fuck about Scott Hall and Kevin Nash anymore? They're like fucking maybe 60 or something. Now, I'm not just doing this to bash on them, but they're well past their prime. You can get another tag team, you know, up there. Like the Motor City Machine Guns, you know, Inc., you know, get them in some title matches, you know, get them, you know, some exposure. Generation Me as a great tag team. Let's see, Beer Money, you know, they're not dead yet. They're an excellent tag team, you know, bring in some other tag teams, and, you know, you can do that. With the X Division, you basically got the X Division set. You know, with this whole, you know, it's about no limits. You know, that's basically set for anyone who can do crazy high flying shit. And I feel that TNA needs to go back to what it was. All right, guys, that was my thoughts on the state of TNA and, you know, the current state of NXT. Tell me what you think. And, you know, this is again to my subscribers that like wrestling. All right, guys, I'm out.